And what is up once again, my fellow patriots? How y'all doing out there in America, land of the free, home of the brave? But again, of course, we have to be active to save it. Anyway, and when I say that, I mean by talking. So before FBI asshole and YouTube starts to try to ban me, I am not advocating for any type of violence. Anyway, but today I would like to tell you about. You remember how they had like a running thing about when Trump was president, all his lies, right? And like, I think like the first one was about his inauguration size, and it just turned out that what he did was added the number of people actually there plus the people watching virtually. It actually was a story, and I get it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. People are hyperbole. It really doesn't matter, except when it comes to real bad things, man. And I just want to talk about your president now. He's not my president. I didn't vote for him, and whatever. We'll save that conversation for another day. But anyway, man, here, just check this out, man. Joe Biden's top 15 most outlandish lies. Here, President Joe Biden has lied a lot before and during his presidency. Here are the top 15 most outlandish lies from his career. First one is law school grades. Biden claimed in 1987. If you didn't know, Biden ran for president for the 1988 election. But anyway, he said he graduated top half of his class at Syracuse College of Law. However, he was number 76 in a class of 85. And in case you might think that's just like a headline, let's go to the man himself.
What law school did you
Here's your
attend,
president.
and where did you place in that class? And the other question is, could you quickly? I think
I probably have a much higher IQ than you do. I suspect. I went to law school.
Do you see? He was not a good person even back then. I'm better than you. I know more than you do. How dare you even ask me this question? That's his attitude, man.
Full academic scholarship. The only one in my class to have a full academic scholarship.
Lies. That didn't happen.
In the first year in law school, I decided I didn't want to be in law school and ended up in the bottom 2/3 of my class, and then decided I wanted to stay, went back to law school, and in fact ended up in the top half of my.
Again, more lies. All provable. By the way, man, when I make these videos and I show you all these type of things, I got receipts to back them up. If you have a different receipt than I do, or you think I am trying to pull the wool over your eyes, feel free to message me, man. Tell me, let me know. Let's share info. I'm all about debate and working things out. But anyway, here's your boy again.
Class. I won the international moot court competition. I was the outstanding student in the political science department at the end of my year. I graduated with 3 degrees from undergraduate school and 165 credits, only need 123 credits, and I'd be delighted to sit down and compare my IQ to yours if you'd like, Frank.
Yeah, except no, you wouldn't, because he was called out about this. I didn't find that video, but again, if you're not believing me, drop me a link in the box below, and I will find where he admitted it, that he's all lying. Well, he only had to admit it because some people in the media called him out for being a liar. And of course, that was when the media wasn't just completely Democrat only. It's still uniparty to this day, but you know how it works. The media works for the Democrats. They hate the Republicans. To be honest with you, I hate the Democrats and the Republicans too. I mean, they're not nice people. Anyway, listen to this guy ramble on about how great he is.
If I could say one thing, I think just in my own, I'm not questioning your IQ at all. I'm just saying with the people that we have elected to office in recent years, I think that we have to question their credentials very solidly.
Well, I think you're right, Frank. But you know what I find kind of interesting? It seems to me if you can speak, you're at a liability in the Democratic Party anymore. It seems to me you've all become heartless technocrats. It seems to me that you forget that what happens is we have never as a party moved this nation by 14-point position papers and 9-point programs. It seems to me that when we got involved in the civil rights movement, Frank, nobody asked Martin Luther King what his legislative agenda was.
So now he's heading towards the racism things, man. Who do you think hated Martin Luther King Jr.? The Democrats. Who were the KKK members? The Democrats. The Republican Party was founded by Abraham Lincoln, the freer Lincoln. Jesus, Abraham Lincoln. I'm sorry, please forgive me. But he's the dude that freed the slaves. So all this stuff is called projection. What they do is they project onto you their fallacies. What they're doing bad, they try to make it seem like that's what you're doing, and they figure if they yell loud enough, other people will too. But anyway, let's check out some other thing. What's the next thing? He said he was arrested in South Africa. Biden falsely claimed in 2022 he was arrested for trying to see Nelson Mandela in South Africa. That's false. Now, that's not just an old senior moment. I mean, you're just made something up that would have been of significant importance had it been true, and it was a total fucking lie, right? First job, 2021, Biden claimed in Idaho his first job offer was from a local lumber and wood product business, Boise Cascade. Yeah, now Boise Cascade says there's no record of that ever even happening. So, I mean, and now that's a stupid thing to lie about. But Nelson Mandela thing, I could understand. I can give you some cred points, but no, they're all lies. Whether they're big or small, they're just all lies. This man. Biden claimed in 2021 he visited Pittsburgh's Tree of Life Synagogue, where 11 people were murdered in 2018. Biden did speak to the Tree of Life Rabbi. I'm sorry, my brothers have their rabbi, Tree of Life Rabbi, but never visited the synagogue. So why not just say that? Yeah, man, I wish I could have went, but I couldn't. But I did get the guy on the phone, and wish him my condolences and shit, right? It's stupid things these guy lies about. Unemployment numbers. Biden claims in 2022 unemployment was the lowest in 50 years. Wow, man. And you got Democrats going along with this? And dumb Democrat followers who don't have any cognitive thinking skills and can't just look around them and believe their lying eyes, I guess. We said it was down 6.5% to 3.5%, but that claim was false, right? The unemployment rate was 3.5% on his predecessor, so it did not drop 6.5%. He visited Afghanistan, but in 2022, he had visited Afghanistan and Iraq twice as president. False claims. Now, why are you going to go out and say shit like this that you visited countries when you know it could be fact checked for in real time and proven wrong? But that just shows you that you're a psychopath. I don't know what you want to call that. Naval Academy appointment. Biden claims in 2022 he was appointed to the Naval Academy in 1965. Good year. By late Senator J. Caleb Bogues, Republican from Delaware. However, a search of Bogues' records fails to produce evidence that supports Biden's claim. Another lie. Bo died in Iraq. Oh, darn. Let me get that back. Bo died in Iraq, wasn't it? Damn, you're not gonna mess me up, are you? I'm sorry, folks. Hold on 1 second. Let me pull this back up. Basically, you just go over to Breitbart and search Joe Biden's lies, and then boom, here it is. But anyway, so where were we on this this slew of nonsense, right? Yeah, that's right. Bo, who was his son, died in Iraq. That didn't happen. He falsely claimed not even once but twice in 22 that his late son died in Iraq, and he's trying to make him out to be like a combat vet who got killed. He died at a Maryland hospital from cancer. I mean, and then his other son Hunter fucked Bo's wife. I mean, Jesus, what a family, man. The whole thing is corrupt, right? They say never spoke to Hunter Biden about family business. All right, we all know this one is complete, utter bullshit. He's on tape going to the Council of Foreign Relations and telling Ukraine that we're not going to give them the $1 billion unless they fire the prosecutor who's investigating Burisma, who is paying his son $83,000 a month when the son can't speak the language, knows nothing about energy, never went to the job once, right? But he's still getting 83 grand a month. Yeah, nice jobs. And of course, H held 10% back for the big guy, right? Figure that one out, right? Visited 54 states. All right. Now this one I could kind of give you maybe old age. You just I can't fault a guy for getting old, but he said he'd been to all 54 states. Obviously, there's only 50. Passing student loan legislation. He did not. He used that as a election ploy. Family falsely claimed in 2022 he passed student loan forgiveness, but no student legislation has been passed through Congress. And again, all you dumb lefties fell for this shit. And time after time after time, I mean, screw me once, shame on me. Screw me twice, shame on you. Screw me 3 times, I'm a fucking idiot. I mean, damn. He said he was raised by Puerto Ricans. Well, that's a really weird type of fucking claim to make. I mean, in 2022, he said he was sort of raised in a Puerto Rican community at home politically, but Biden told the BBC he's Irish, and media suggests that Biden is 5/8 Irish. There's another fucking Elizabeth Warren nonsense, man. I was sort of raised in Puerto Rican. It's kowtowing to the Puerto Ricans, man. Gas prices. Oh, this one everybody's got to love, right? Because Boston falsely claimed the price of gas is down from over $5 when I took office the day before former President Trump left office. The natural average price of gas was $2.38. And he said it was $5. So, do you see? Now, that's a lie I get. That's a political bullshit thing, right? I also said he traveled 17,000 miles with a Chinese president. Xi Jinping was like, yeah, fuck you. I'm not going to answer that one. Inflation is temporary. Oh, we all heard that one, right? And then it was transitory, right? So it's only going to be temporary. Don't worry about it. About 6 months later, it's soaring at 7.1%. And that's what the new metrics. Go back to the pre-80s metrics that they used to use. This would be double number. That would be 14.2, right? Yep, total inflation will be, temporary.
We have a very, in relative terms, large Puerto Rican population in Delaware, relative to our population. We have the 8th largest black population in the country. And
I mean, talk about racisms and pandering and shit like this. Dude, we're all fucking Americans, man. If you're in this country legally, I don't care where you came from. I want you to come here. But, we also want doctors and lawyers and, people with skills to come in legally. We don't want them rushing the border so 2.4 million get across and we have no idea who they are. Gee, do you think there might be a couple of bad people and 2.4 million people that we don't even know about? Well, we also know that the answer to that's true because we caught over 100 people from the terrorist watch list. So,
and between all minorities, we have 20% of our state is minority. And so I was sort of raised in the Puerto Rican community at home politically. And so we came here for a long time.
Right, so you just see that this shit is saying, man. And here he is
about his son. Campaign learned to scale rock, ski, and survive, preparing for the war they were about to fight. And a pivotal moment came, as the senator pointed out, in February 1945. Surprise Allied attack in the mountains in Italy. Imagine, it's pitch black, punishing cold. The mission high in the mountains that hinged on.
First of all, what the fuck is he even talking about besides they saying that his son Bo died in Iraq? What are you talking about? We're getting cold in the middle of the night. I mean, what the fuck?
The skill, strength, and stamina that could have only been gained in a place like this. They're more than ready. They were more than ready that day and since then. American soldiers of the 10th Mountain Division scaled that 1,800-foot cliff at night, caught the Germans by surprise, captured key positions, and broke through the German defense line at a pivotal point in the war.
Okay, so that part I understand. So he's talking about military action that happened in World War II to describe what happened to his son and he says Iraq, but it was actually a hospital in Maryland. It was probably Bethesda. I mean, it just I can understand wanting to talk up your son, but damn, dude, you can't lie about shit and what happened, man. It just
The point I'm trying to make here is that I used to think, coming out of the civil rights movement and being involved in the Jewish community as a kid in the civil rights movement
sorry if you can't hear this.
in Delaware, I used to think that hate could be defeated. It could be wiped out. But I learned a long time ago, it can't. It only hides. It hides. It hides under the rocks. And given any oxygen at all, it comes out. It's a minority view, but it comes out. It comes out raging. And it's been given too much oxygen.
And by the way, man, do we really need these people who are doing sign language anymore? I mean, I get it. You definitely want people with hearing disabilities to be able to see what's going on, but it's called closed caption. And wouldn't it be easier to read what's going on and try to look at a little box or some shit going, and yeah, I mean, but do you see the point, man? It's not just a report that the I don't know, let's say the right, the Republicans, which again I am no Republican, but that they just came out with some political fodder that is not backed up. Everything on here is backed up by Joe Biden himself and by receipts from the government. So you want to talk about somebody who lied, and you're going to bring Trump into this? Okay, I'm sure Trump lied. All politicians lie. What politician do you know that never lied? Okay, but why are the reasons that you're lying? First of all, is it an exaggeration? Because context means a lot. Like again, one of the first things they say Trump lied about was this inauguration size. He just took the amount of people that were there in D.C. on the ground and the people who were watching online virtually, and added the numbers together, and that number was the biggest of all time. So, context does mean a lot. This guy's just flat out fucking lying because he hates you. He hates America. He only gives a shit about power and money for him, his family, and, the globalists, the lizard people, So, anyway, this is his present. I hope that you understand who he is, what he's doing, and what he will do, because we still got 2 more years left of this, and that's horrifying, to be honest with you. Anyway, let me thank you all for dropping this on you. I know this is a much longer video than normal, but I just think it needed to be showcased and put on display for all to see. So I hope you have a great evening, and I shall see you soon on the next video. And until then, as always, peace.